Next up, we talking about position battles.
No. Damn. I, be-
One
I don't know.
one shall win, several shall fall.
Who shall be the victor and who shall stand tall? Just in
Woogity
time for the
boogity.
movie Him. All right, man. So
Right.
we got this QB battle you talking about. USA today.
Yep.
What they talking? What they talking?
So what they talking about is right now, for the first time in a while, North Carolina has a legitimate running back battle going on. So the battle itself, starting off from the most possible starter to the least possible starter, in my
Uh-huh.
opinion. You got Davion Goss, who played a couple of games last year, had 16 carries for 105 yards and a touchdown in week 2 against Charlotte, one touchdown against North Carolina Central, and scored both of the touchdowns against Boston College on November 23rd last season. So
Yeah.
overall, they're saying right now he's the current front runner and the current top back on the roster right now. Because last year he showed that one, especially when Amarion Hampton went down a couple of times, or showed that he just needed they needed somebody else while
Mm-hmm.
Marion was getting his breath and so on. Showed that he can definitely carry a load if he needed to. Showed that he has some flashes of being the potential starter for sure. Behind him, you got two returning players with Caleb Hood and Charleston French. Charleston French being the redshirt sophomore, Caleb Hood, I think at one point was in the transfer portal, but took his name out not too long after he put his name in it. Then you
Yup,
got
yup.
then you got Demond June. Then you got freshman Demond June and
Demon
transfer
June.
Benjamin Hall coming in from Michigan. So the real big battle that I would say right now is going to be between Goss, Benjamin Hall, Caleb Hood, and Charleston French. Like I think Demond
So,
June just
so,
has
the
the most amount
so
right now just because
basically
he's a
the
freshman.
entire running back room.
Essentially, because you never know. But I think the two biggest battles right now is between Goss and Hood, really. Because
I am gonna
don't know
say
much about so I
I'm
don't know
gonna
much
say
about this.
Davion
He's
is
redshirt, so
honestly, I think Davion's going to be the clear number one. I say the battle is between Hall and I would say Hood for that number 2 slot for the backup. So basically, if
that's my
Davion is if Davion isn't a every down back, who's going to be that third down back or who's going to be that what is it? That pass protection back? I would say that passing back because I don't know off
passing
the
down
top of
back.
my head. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head how comfortable Davion was in the passing game because I do know he came on late last year, and so 16 carries, like you said, 16 carries for 105 yards and one TD in week 2 versus Charlotte, and then he had a TD against North Carolina Central, and then scored both TDs against Boston College. So I think Davion's going to be the clear number one. The number 2 slot is going to be between Hall and Hood, and then crazy quiet as it's kept. I believe French or Demond June may transfer depending on how the year plays out. They may transfer by next year. I would hope they don't. I hope they stay the course and
Well,
see
now
the fruits of
good
their
now
labor.
Demond was the most recent freshman they just came in. So
I
he's
know.
just there. So we'll
I know.
see.
And I just don't want him to be like, man, I'm never gonna get no PT here and dip. You know what I mean?
I don't think we'll get that. Well, I think if nothing else, he may end up getting redshirted if nothing else. But if we do see him hit the field this season, he'll probably get a lot of special teams, a lot of returning opportunities, probably. So we'll have
I
to,
would
like
like
I said, we'll just see how it turns out come week
you
one.
know, that's actually what I wish a lot more teams would do. In the sense of, all right, you got a running back here who's also could be good on like punt or kick return. Go ahead, throw them in the back. Go ahead, throw them back there if you know they're gonna be good on kick return. Because that's usually what we used to always do on.
Probably be good at kick return.
That's usually what we used to always do for NCAA when we did our dynasties together. We used to take like our fastest like fourth string receiver and fourth string running back, throw them in the back of kick return, be like, "Yo, go have some fun." But then again, if you don't want to waste a year, if you could redshirt him, I get it too.
Because you know, with redshirting him, all that's going to do is just extend how long he's going to be there. So we'll see how it works.